Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Go Tarot Odyssey. Today's topic is why nobody compares to you, why you are going to be there forever, one, and indications of this through their behaviors and what they do. They're pure signifiers that they have chosen you and their attention is solely focused on you, and there'll be little things they do. So feel free to watch all of them. They're only going to be 5 minutes, but I'll let you choose your most prominent one that stands out to you. So we have number 1 is oath, promise, pledge, and contract. Number 2, king of the darkwood elves, authority, credibility, and status. And number 3 is elf struck, enchanted, beguiled, and spelled. And they're all sort of verses in the beautiful dance of love and passion that is swirling all around. I feel like this summer so many love matches are coming in. So this will help you just have an awareness factor of some components that people will be doing. And sometimes they're very subtle signs and sometimes they're overt. So, you get those clear indications. But nobody in this world gets more confused on any topic except for love signals. It's insane because people, their ego gets in the way and they're so worried about how they're perceived that they're not actually reading the signals and being open to receptive signals from the other person. You know what I mean? So we have to give up that. How are we being perceived? How are we coming across? What do they think of us? When it should be entirely, what do we think of them? Because that is, going to give us a true reading on what's going on. Okay, so we're going to start with number 1, which is oath, promise, pledge, and contract. So I'm feeling with this right away. I'm going to pull the card behind it. A blessing on your health. Beautiful. So I'm feeling right now too that part of this is you are their waking thought and their last thought. So men's actions are representative of his priorities. So if he is texting you while he's still laying in bed and he's just waking up, that's showing you that, boom, you're the first object of affection that popped into his head, his first thought. So he wants to begin his day with you. So it might just be like, hey babe, I just woke up. I hope you have a great day. As simple as that. But those are indicators that they want the idea of you and the idea of them with you in your head. So they are going to be there and they are making time and prioritizing. You're the first thing. You're the first priority of the day, as well as in the evening before they go to bed. If they pop a little text or call you and say, good night, babe, I just wanted to say I hope you had a good day. That is also representative that you are high priority and that nothing else is comparing to you right now, because they want you to be the last thing that's in their mind before they go to sleep, for sure. I love that. And I feel like, that's representative of your mental health and feeling good and knowing you're not having to guess, right? So crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael saying, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So this is part of another indicator. So because they're clear about what they want and it's you, they are going to share their big wins and the good news with you first. If they get a raise, if they won a trip, if they got a new job, if they have awards or rewards, you're the first person they're going to connect. It'll be like, hey babe, I just found out, I won the Pulitzer Prize or whatever. You're going to be the first person who's notified because nobody else compares to you. They want you to know first. That's a very special position first, right? Definitely. I love that. And another thing too is focus and intentions is if you're feeling a certain way, he's going to know that. It's like he wants to swim in those waters with you, those emotional waters. If you're feeling really hyped and happy about something, he wants to share that and he'll ask you questions and prolong this joy you feel from this thing. And adversely, the same is true if you're not feeling well. He's going to want to see if he can do anything for you. Can he go get you some soup, some cough medicine, something if you're not feeling good? He has unwavering you'll have unwavering faith in them because they're always going to be available to help you and share this good news with you, for sure. Oh, I love that. So I'm going to pull a card as well. Oh, nice. So you got the Princess of Spring. So optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic. They bring out these components in you and vice versa. When you're speaking to them, you all of a sudden feel better. You feel elevated, more optimistic. You feel enthusiastic about plans you're making with them. Also, people that give us energy and make us feel creative, we're working on a really good wavelength with them. And because they're providing us with feel good energy, they're providing us with these beautiful, it's almost like a thought process of like a spark, like they're able to ignite passions in us. So they help us in so many ways, going after our dreams, something that we know will better ourselves and raise our awareness of the world, of others. It's just basically elevating our game in every way, because they want us to do well and vice versa. And those are really clear indicators, that if they're doing these things, that they want you, they're focused on you, they're making you a priority. And it's very, it's represented in you being the first person they talk to, you being the last person they talk to, wanting to share all the big things with you, because, you're their special one. And don't doubt that. So many people second guess their place in someone's life. And when they're making you a priority, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. That means, you are their special one. You've awakened something in them and they're a little awestruck by you. So let the magic just sort of transform and saturate, this new budding love, or if it's been around for a while, the fact that, you've cemented this beautiful structure around you. So very good energy, group one. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you need a private read. If you want to come see me on Instagram, it's Sparkwist11. I do daily posts and I connect with people and message back and forth with them. It's my fastest way of communication with people, so I would love it if you have any questions on crystals, jewelry, tarot, anything. Come on over and see me there. It's such a fun tribe, and I start my day over there. So now we're going to go on to number 2, which is King of the Darkwood Elves. This is about authority, credibility, status. Now, by choosing this card, I feel like these people, to show that you are, you are their forever one, that nobody else's opinion matters more than you. You hold authority in what they're doing and what they believe, and you hold sway in their life because they believe in you. You have credibility. They'll ask your opinion and they will actually start to let that coalesce in their life and let you be an influence. That's a huge thing. When you start to be an influence in their life, say you're talking about, it's a really great place to go, and you just mentioned some museum, and all of a sudden they start frequenting it and things like that. Like, you are influencing them, and they are making some of your priorities a priority in their life too, because they want to learn about what you love, and they're influenced by you. If you mention you like certain colors on them, they start to wear deep reds because you love that. You're influencing them, okay? Your opinions have credibility and status in their life. So that is an important component, because people, they set certain grooves and ways that they do things. So if they're willing to deviate from that to please you, and they believe that you're opinions have impact and credibility, they'll start to listen to things you have to say, because nobody else's opinion compares to yours. Yours is top notch for sure. So a blessing on a new venture. This person is going to be behind you. They are going to be swimming in the same waters of you. They're going to be your cheerleader. They are going to really want you to do well, and they will become a special presence in your life. If you're at an event and you're competing or something, they will be there for you. They will have their schedule changed and switched around so they can be present for you, so they can be at the events that are important for you. And showing up is showing love. Absolutely, right? When people will reschedule things, and look at my shadow in this, I'm like, when people will reschedule, that is a demonstration that you are important to them, that nobody else's time or schedule compares to yours. So they are going to show up, and they are going to be a support system for you. I love that too. That's really, really sweet. And he'll do favors for you in this venture as well. Whatever you're doing, do you need them to bring supplies? Do you need them to research something for you? That's very important too. They will start to, show up, and showing up is showing love for sure. Oh, I love this. So you also have the Sun card, which is, plans that are going to work out perfectly. They are going to help align their day, energy, and time to make things be smooth for you, to make things work out nicely for you, because you having a well-oiled machine is important to them. So they are going to help in any way, shape, and form. They love you. Therefore they want you to have your life seem like a beautiful experience. So they'll do what they can to help you see that vision of it and help you complete it too. And another thing is gratitude for the blessings in life. Another thing that people will do when they really want to be around you, be your forever one, lift you, make you feel good, and no one compares to you, is they will use so much positive language because they want you lifted, they want you elevated, they want you happy, they want you positive. So they'll go out of their way to do little things to make you smile, make you happy, improve your life. Get coffee when they're going to go get coffee. Offer to give you rides if they know you're tired. They will have, if you need information, they will help gather, research things for you to align your dreamscape, to help things to help your wishes come true. I really, really love that. So let's see what else is going on with this. Yeah, look at this. Spiritual religious community, join with like-minded people. They will start to join in whatever is important to you. If you have spiritual groups, if you have reading groups, he or she will show interest in that and gather information on it so they can share and converse with you over subject matters that are important to you, because what is important to you will become important to them, and they'll have increased interest in that because they want to be able to have an understanding of what you like too. Very, very true. Now this is very important. They will start to see you also as a confidant, so they will share their struggles with you. I feel like this is part of it. It's very easy for a man or a woman to want to seem capable and like they can provide everything for themselves and for you and be together. But when they start to share a struggle, like whether one of their friends was diagnosed with something and it's really impacting them and making them feel sad, they'll share that with you so you can be a source of support. Now that starts to show that they have they see you as a source of comfort, and you'll be able to provide, that comfort and that resource of love and connectivity. It's that's very important, when people, and also it's their vulnerability. If they're showing vulnerability to you, like just say you have a big test or you're working on a PhD or you're working on something important and you feel that, the information is very, kind of tricky and you're not sure of your capabilities of being able to test well in this, and you're sharing that. It's a vulnerability saying, this is an aspect I'm not certain of and I could, use some support. That shows that you're willing to show yourself being vulnerable. It's the same thing of, hey, I'm feeling hellish and can you go get me cough medicine? They show up at your house in the middle of the night and you look like a mad disaster. But by actually letting them see you that way, it shows that you're letting them see you how a lot of other people aren't allowed to see you. So you trust them. That's a sign of connectivity too, which is really lovely. And shows that you trust them and all of that. So that's really beautiful group too. So again, yeah, and another thing very important, that you're their first thought and their last thought. Just like the first one, you're the person they text in the morning, good morning, and before night, I hope you had a good day. You are first and foremost in their thoughts, and you are the last thing they want to think of before they go to sleep as well. So beautiful energy group too. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. Come see me on Instagram at Sparkwist11. I do daily posts and crazy memes, and I love to connect and talk to people on that channel because it's a really quick messenger system, and I have a lot of great tribes people over there, and it's such a great way. I start my day that way every day. And you can come see my Etsy store, and like I've been telling everybody, I can custom make you any pieces out of any stones. If you see something that's a necklace anywhere and you want it made into a bracelet, in any format, just send pictures and I can do that for you, because a lot of fun summer pieces are being realized by all of you, and you're like, I saw this but I would love it as this, or an anklet or whatever. And it's a lot of fun to do that. And I want to thank everybody, all my clients, for sending all that business my way. I'm having so much fun making these pieces. So love and light to you guys. Yeah, you're really shining in their heart right now, and they want to show you these little ways, and it's really beautiful. So that's you guys. So now we are on to number 3, which is elf-struck, enchanted, beguiled, and enspelled. Now, part of that I'm hearing right away that you'll know that nobody compares to you. Sometimes there'll be an absolute loss for word. They'll be so enchanted by you and your beauty and your sheer presence that they almost are at a loss for words. As I was talking about yesterday, it's like Men, especially for men, they sort of compartmentalize their, when they're speaking to you, that's what they're focused on. But when they're looking at you and trying to drink you in, they actually are at a loss of words. It's almost like they lose that capability. So when you ask them a question, sometimes they may say or do the weirdest things because they're distracted by you. You have literally beguiled them. So if they say something crazy, like if you're sitting down eating and they're like, "Are you hungry?" and you're like, "No, I'm good because we just ate dinner, remember?" Like things like that, like they completely lose their train of thought. That shows that they are completely ensnared by you and you are the forever one, like they can't even focus. Again, I've been sharing this, and I feel like this is pertinent to all three. You are their absolute waking thought, so they're going to connect with you first thing in the morning when they wake up and wish you a good day. Now, another thing too is they want to share any big win with you. If they get a raise or promotion or something wonderful, you are the first person they contact because they want your opinion. What you think of this matters first and foremost because nobody else compares to you. When you're happy, that is a super clear indicator. It's like, first, before their best friend, before anybody else, it's you. They're connecting with you and letting you know what is going on, which is, that's really sweet. So another thing is wishes coming true, dreams fulfilled. They're going to go out of their way to make you a priority and make your dreams a priority. If you're trying to find out information on something, just say you're creating a perfume company or something, they will research, they will connect you with people, they will go out of their way to find information for you because your dreams and wishes are important first and foremost for them as well, because your happiness is a priority to them, and sometimes just showing up is showing love, right? They are showing up and trying to get information. Another thing is I'm feeling like, they're concerned always about your health. If you're not feeling good, they're going to go out of their way to help get you what you need, whether it's in the middle of the night. Love is often just a demonstration of little acts of love and kindness, right? And making sure that you feel good, and they'll be assertive in getting you what you want to really lift you. Another thing is that beautiful prolonged eye contact I'm hearing, especially with that beguiling. When they maintain prolonged eye contact with you, it's like they're just thinking of gazing into your eyes forever. I mean, it's scientifically proven that, prolonged gazes provide a bonding chemical. It's oxytocin, and it's one of those things where it bonds you. The longer you look at somebody, obviously you want to be in a relationship or like them, because if you're just staring at somebody, it's pretty creepy and Stephen King like. But it's showing that thing that you're lost in their eyes, and they'll start to do that more and more. Another thing too I'm feeling is they'll mirror you more and more. They'll mimic your gestures. You'll start to sound like what you find funny, they'll find funny because they find you interesting and cool, and so they're starting to think along the same lines as you. So your sense of humor starts to meld together. If they like you and they're charmed by you, they're charmed by your humor, right? And another big thing too is that they will change or alter their routine for you to help you make these wishes come true. I mean, if they normally go to the gym every day, bam, at 6:00, but all of a sudden they'll go out of their way because they're in the neighborhood and they're wondering if you're hungry and they can pick you up something. They're altering their routine, and they're to you to do something special to help your life along, to be near you, to help you. I love that. Another thing is their pace will match your pace. Like when you're walking, say for instance, if you're in a park, a man's natural stride's a little bit faster and longer than a woman, but they stop, especially if it's in a place of business, and they start to slow down to walk with you, to keep pace with you, so they can be next to you and hear you. But I'm definitely feeling this thing that they're making you this beautiful priority. They're making future plans, like way down the road of, oh, wouldn't it be great? And if this spring we were able to go to Venice and, go to this festival, like long-term goals. You'll hear that over and over. They're sort of solidifying things in the future for you together because, that's how they picture them. You're their forever one. So why wouldn't they? And they'll see things from different perspectives, your perspective. They're going to help you find answers to questions that are boggling you sometimes. They're going to be a huge source of comfort for you. They're going to go the extra mile to help you achieve your dreams. They want you to have your desired outcomes in life, so they can't put in enough effort to help you receive that. So that's really beautiful energy. Group 3, I love that. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. And if you'd like a private read, or you want to go to my Etsy store, thank you everybody for all your fun commissions on the pieces that you like. Like I have a lot of people that are like, I love this, but can we do this in a bracelet? I love this. Can we do it in a choker? I love this. But they'll send me pictures of anything, my own stuff or just stuff out there, and we're mixing it up and we're creating cool pieces. So if you like to do that, I do it super reasonably. I mean, I already have the stones and all this stuff. So, I mean, I'm way less expensive than a lot of stuff I see out there, because I want to be able to have people have affordable things, and have a little piece of luxury. And since I already have the supplies, I like to do it really reasonably for you. And come see me on Instagram too. It's Sparkrist11. I do daily posts and memes, and I have lots of fun conversations and interactions with you guys. I like to see how you're doing in life, how you're feeling, how your love life's going. And, I offer advice over there when I can and when I have time, because sometimes people just get in sticky situations, and I really research relationship advice from the male and female perspective, as well as I listen to a lot of psychiatrists that I really respect and love in regards to what is and what is not healthy behaviors in relationships. So I like to be able to help people out over there. So come see me over there too, because it's it's a way I can really communicate and connect with you guys, because I can't thank you enough for your support and your viewership, and you guys are helping me thrive. And sometimes we all hit these little walls where, like, what the hell is going on in life? And if somebody can provide us with information to hurdle that, let's all do this and let's help one another. That's why we're here. All right, you guys. So I'm going to go upload. I'm very excited. Love and light.